Hello, this is David from EVnSteven, and in this tutorial I will discuss how to set up a charging session. First thing first, you will need to have at least one vehicle, one station, and you will also need to have at least one EVnSteven token in your token wallet. And you can check your balance by going up to the wallet at the top and then sliding the display back down. All right, so you can see we're on an empty page here. So what we will do is plug your car in and then press the lightning bolt icon, select the station that you're plugged into, which vehicle you're actually using. And since your vehicle's already plugged in, you can go and take a look at the dashboard and see what the percent state of charge is of your battery. You can set that by moving the slider up and down with your finger, or you can use the plus and minus icons to fine tune that. Next, we're going to set the checkout time. So we have a way to advance and retreat our clock. So we're going to check out, let's say, set for 12 hours. We can tap these repeatedly, or we can just tap and hold, and it will go forward. Tap and hold back, and it will rewind to the start. So we'll set that to 12 hours even. That will be a checkout time of 8:52 a.m. And you'll see that it's going to cost one token and an estimated $7.76 based on the rates of the station, which you can preview by hitting the rates icon right up there. And we can see we've got a rate of 65 cents from midnight to 7 a.m. From 7 a.m. to 4:30, it's 90 cents. And from 4:30 to midnight, it's 54 cents. All right, cool. So we'll just, okay, got that. And of course, it's nice to have a reminder. So just to make sure your reminders are working, you can hit the test. Right now, I've got my phone on Do Not Disturb because I'm recording this video. So I don't actually get a reminder. But you should get a reminder if you hit the test. Okay, so now we just click the check-in and start session timer button at the bottom. And if the terms of service have changed, or if this is the first time you have used the station, you're going to have to review the terms of service and accept them. So please read them carefully. They are effectively a contract between you and the station owner. And included in that is the rate schedule that applies to this session. And then you can click that you've read and agree to the updated terms of service. Just click accept at the bottom and press start session. Okay, so if you check your email, you will get a copy of the terms of service. That goes to the station owner and yourself each time you agree to the terms of service, which is really good to have a copy for yourself. So please don't delete that. And now what we're looking at is an active session. So yes, you can have multiple active sessions, and that's why the screen is scrollable. Let's just quick review this. Okay, we've got our session ID, and we've got our status. The current session is active, the date the session started, who is the station owner, who's the vehicle owner. In this case, I'm the owner of both. And then the station ID, location, address, the vehicle's battery size, the percent that the battery started at, which is 31, the exact time and date the session started at, and the current duration of the session. So it's been going for 1 minute and 8 seconds. And the checkout reminder is set for 8:52 a.m. You can turn that off if you want. And we rate limit the toggle. That's it. Okay, so if you want to come back to the vehicle in 12 hours and check out, or you want to check out early, you can go hit the checkout and session button. And at this point, it's going to ask you what the state of charge is for your battery. And let's say you made it up to 80%. And so you set that, and it'll give you some indications. So you've got some stats here. You added 49% of your battery. Your battery size is 30 kilowatt hours. And that means you added approximately 14.7 kilowatt hours to your battery. Please note that the state of charge does not affect your bill because billing is based on time. So that's it for end session. And then you'll get a full detailed summary, session ID, status, date, station owner, vehicle owner, station ID, address as before, the vehicle, the battery start percent, 31%, finished percent, 80%, the energy delivered, 14.7 kilowatt hours. Price per kilowatt hour was 0 since I didn't stay very long. So really, that's not an accurate, it's not really a good example because normally I would come back several hours later. It'll also give your hourly rate in your the currency that you've set. Shows your start time and date, your end time and date, and the total duration, which was 2 minutes 13 seconds. And then you have a net price any applicable taxes and the total due. Now, if you are, if your station owner has allowed you to adjust your duration upon checkout and allow you to correct for things like, oh, you forgot to check in, or you forgot to check out, that sort of thing, you can click the adjust time button at the bottom, and then you can change the checkout time. So we can rewind that and say, I forgot to check in. I really checked in at 6:30 p.m. And then let's change the checkout time to maybe, let's see, Tuesday. Let's go the next morning at 7:30 a.m. So in this, with this adjustment, it'll show that the adjusted duration is 13 hours, 13 seconds. So I'll just say forgotten check-in, forgotten checkout. And we also have a delayed check-in. So that would be in the situation where you have a vehicle that will, that you can plug in, but it will only start charging, say, after midnight. This allows you to do a delayed check-in. So in other words, you can plug your car in, not have to worry about consuming any electricity at peak times, and then at midnight the charging will start and say go to 8 a.m. So you can say that you adjusted the time because it was a delayed check-in. Then we'll go adjust time, and then you have an adjusted summary, which will show the original start time, end time, and then the adjusted start time and end time, and the original duration, adjusted duration, and the adjusted total, which is $7.81. So we'll just review that. And then you get a chance to rate EVnSteven. You can give us 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars. If you give us 3 stars, we ask you to give us some feedback. So just press continue on that. And if you want to share the app with your friends, you can share it like that. And also send us some feedback if you have any suggestions, or if things aren't working for you, or you don't like something, please let us know. Otherwise, please do the 4 or 5 star ratings on the App Store. It really helps us. And that concludes this tutorial.